We all know that how we watch content has changed dramatically over the last decade, and TV networks know this too. But nobody has hit on a formula for exactly how to present TV content to a millennial audience, where viewers are using a wide variety of platforms. Today, we're going to look at Comedy Central and see how they've been trying to target millennials in a big way by balancing TV and the growing power of social media. The reality is, comedy is one of the only genres that allows this kind of flexibility, other than the news. Dramas, romance, science fiction, it's difficult to present any of these in small pieces because the plots are too complex, or the mood and tone will be disrupted if you cut them up too small. And although comedy can easily have an overarching storyline, it's also easy to pull out certain parts and present them without context to a new audience. For Comedy Central, the most obvious place to start is The Daily Show.
Okay. I'm sorry, sir. Are you lost?
No, Trevor, wait! It's me, Trevor! It's me!
Papa?
No! It's me, John. It's me! Jon Stewart!
It's Jon Stewart, everybody!
As soon as Jon Stewart retired, the network knew that a like-for-like replacement was unlikely to work, especially as Stephen Colbert and John Oliver were tied into their own new shows, since they were the only two who had proven they could fill the part. The relaunch with Trevor Noah wasn't just a new presenter, there was a clear push for a younger audience and for more engagement on social media. It's likely they saw how well people reacted to John Oliver's Last Week Tonight on YouTube, which was wrapping up its second season by the time Trevor Noah debuted as host in September 2015. And quickly there was content that was unique to YouTube. Just like with Last Week Tonight, Noah recorded a number of outro shots asking people to subscribe.
Hey there, thanks for watching. If you like that video, click below to subscribe, or click here to delete the internet. Yes, you found the button. Please be careful. Delete the entire internet right here.
In the first year of Trevor Noah's run, there was a lot of noise about how he had lost a lot of Stewart's ratings. But the focus was always on a young audience. For Jon Stewart, the average audience was around 50 years old, but advertisers want millennials, and that's what Noah gave them. He's overtaken The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon as the top late-night talk show among millennials under 25. And The Daily Show is the top late-night talk show with men under 35. In 2017, The Daily Show audience grew 6% in the 18 to 49 category, leading to Noah getting a new contract. However, Comedy Central's primetime ratings are down 6% overall, so it's no surprise they're making sure they keep Noah on board.
Following Jon Stewart is an impossible task. He was the host of that show for a very long time, one of the most beloved and respected people in media or entertainment. But Comedy Central stayed committed, always said be patient, see what happens. And since then, he's been going very strong. Ratings are up pretty much every month this year. But where Trevor Noah has been particularly strong for Comedy Central is he's really popular among young viewers 18 to 34, 18 to 49.
Comedy Central's parent, Viacom, also doesn't see a big future for them on the major streaming services. In 2017, their agreement with Hulu was left to expire, and although they've struck ongoing exclusive agreements for a handful of shows, like Broad City, South Park, and Key and Peele, most Comedy Central content is now gone from the platform. Viacom CEO Bob Bakish said that video on demand is not going to be a significant part of their affiliate revenue going forward. Comedy Central's other format experiments have also failed. The Critical Hit Review used clever structuring, which meant it could be presented either as a regular 30-minute show on television, or it could easily be cut up and presented as clips online. Key and Peele did the same thing. It was gold on social media because you can just jump right into the sketches. They got 195 million views on YouTube, as well as 50 million on Facebook, but only 2 million from TV. But despite being well reviewed, review only lasted 2 seasons. Another attempt to diversify came with their own channel on Snapchat Discover. Comedy Central was one of the first 11 media companies to sign up for the launch, and that number has since grown to over 70. But despite being one of the most popular partners, second only to BuzzFeed, Comedy Central pulled the plug. Although they may continue to make new shows specifically designed for the platform, like Quickie and Nikki and animation The Lounge, it's rumored that the extra work of conveying their bigger properties, like Daily Show and Key and Peele, was proving unpopular within the company. At the end of the day, that's the real problem Comedy Central was facing. Do you make a show to fit each different platform? Or do you try to adapt what you have into all these different forms? No one really knows the answer yet, least of all Comedy Central. Want to learn more about business theory and history? Be sure to like and subscribe to be notified of our next segment.